All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're trying to find an answer to a huge question for pretty much everyone. Which app should you trust with your ideas? We're going to cut through all the noise and compare 3 of the biggest names out there: Obsidian, Notion, and Google Keep. The goal? To help you finally build your perfect digital brain.
Seriously, just think about it for a second. That amazing idea you had on your commute, the perfect solution to a problem that hit you in the shower, that book someone told you had to read. Where are all those thoughts right now? If you're like me, they're scattered everywhere, on napkins and random digital notes, or worse, they're just gone.
The issue isn't that we don't have enough tools. It's the total opposite. We're completely lost in this digital maze, with a flood of apps all screaming that they're the one true solution to organize our lives.
And that feeling, it has a name: choice paralysis. It's when you spend so much time and energy trying to pick the perfect tool that you end up getting nothing done at all. So in this explainer, we're going to give you a super clear framework to help you break out of that paralysis and make a choice you feel really good about. So here's the most important thing to get your head around. We're not just comparing a list of features. Nope. We're comparing 3 totally different philosophies. Think of these apps as archetypes, each one built for a different type of person with a completely different need. Let's meet them.
First up, we've got Obsidian, which we're calling the architect. Imagine this as your own private workshop for your brain. It's built on simple text files that live on your computer. That means your data is always yours, it's private, it's secure, and it's designed for building these incredible interconnected webs of knowledge. It's a true second brain.
And with Obsidian, here's the deal. On one hand, you get absolute power, total privacy, and you can customize it endlessly with thousands of community plugins. It even works offline, but all that power comes with a price. It's got a pretty steep learning curve, and it's just not built for working with a team in real time right out of the box.
Okay, next up is Notion, the team captain. If Obsidian is your private workshop, Notion is the bustling, collaborative team headquarters. It's this incredible all-in-one platform where your notes, your projects, and your databases all live together. And get this, something like 62% of Fortune 100 companies use it to keep their teams on the same page. It's a big deal.
Notion's superpower is its insane versatility. It can be a project board, a wiki, a notebook, anything you want. The collaboration is top-notch, and there are literally tens of thousands of templates to get you started. The flip side? Well, it can get really sluggish if your databases get too huge. It's not great without an internet connection, and honestly, sometimes it's just way too complex for a simple little note.
And that brings us to our third archetype, Google Keep, the sprinter. Keep isn't trying to do everything. It has one single mission: be the absolute fastest way to get a thought out of your head and recorded somewhere safe. It's basically the digital version of a sticky note or the back of a napkin.
The absolute beauty of Keep is its simplicity. It's so easy to use, it's totally free, and of course, it plugs perfectly into everything else Google. But that beautiful simplicity, that's also its greatest weakness. It has almost no advanced organization, no folders within folders, and it's definitely not the tool you'd use to manage a complex project.
All right, so we've met our 3 contenders, our 3 archetypes. Now let's put them right next to each other and see how they really stack up when the rubber meets the road.
When you lay it out like this, the differences become so clear, don't they? If all you care about is ease of use, Google Keep wins, hands down. It doesn't get any simpler. If you want to tinker and make the tool your own, you're looking at Notion and Obsidian as the clear powerhouses. And for collaboration? Well, Notion was built for teams, and it really shows.
Now, if we were to mash up all the numbers from a bunch of different reviews and ratings, you'd probably get a chart that looks a little something like this. Notion often scores really high because it can just do so much. But, and this is a huge but, don't just look at the score. The best app isn't the one with the highest number. It's the one that's best for you.
So let's do exactly that. Let's make this personal. Forget the features and the scores for a minute and just ask yourself, which of those archetypes sounded like me? The answer to that is going to point you right to your perfect tool.
So if you're an architect, a writer, a researcher, a student, someone who is obsessed with building a personal library of connected ideas for the long haul, then your match is almost definitely Obsidian. You care more about control and privacy than you do about teamwork. Now, if you are a team captain, you manage projects, you're part of a team, and you just need one central, flexible hub for everyone to work out of, then Notion was practically made for you. Your world is all about versatility and collaboration. And finally, if you are a sprinter, you just need to get that idea down right now. With zero friction, zero fuss, speed and simplicity are everything. Then yeah, Google Keep is your champion, no question. Of course, these three aren't the only apps in the game. You've got a whole supporting cast of specialists. For instance, if you live and breathe Microsoft Office, OneNote is fantastic. If you just want the best to-do list app, period, you look at Todoist. And Evernote is still a legend, especially for its web clipper and its ability to search for text inside images. And that actually brings us to the biggest, most important idea of all. Maybe the question we've been asking is wrong. Maybe it's not about which one app should I pick. Maybe you should build your own system. This right here, this is the secret of the most productive people out there. They don't try to force one tool to do every single thing. Instead, they build a workflow, a system where different apps work together, each one playing to its unique strengths. So a real power user workflow could look just like this. First, you capture every fleeting thought with a sprinter, like Google Keep. Then you organize the important stuff, your team projects and plans, in a team captain like Notion. And finally, you connect your deepest insights into a personal knowledge vault with an architect like Obsidian. Capture, organize, connect. Each tool doing the one thing it does best.
Because in the end, you are the architect of your own mind. The real question isn't just about what tool you're going to pick, it's about what you want to build. So what kind of system will empower you? What kind of thinker do you want to be? Really, what kind of architect will you be?